On this Autism Awareness Day, we wanted to welcome back two of our favorite guests, MUSC's Dr. Frampton Gwynette and Kristina Black, producer of the Autism News Network, now in its 5th year. 2018 you launched this, right?
Yep, that's right.
Congratulations. Congratulations to both of you. Dr. Gwynette, just tell us a little bit more about the work that you do at MUSC and why you wanted to start the Autism News Network.
Sure. So I'm a specialist in autism and ADHD, and I'm a psychiatrist, so I see kids, adolescents, and adults. And I get the opportunity to follow my patients across their lifespan. And so I started working with a cohort of mostly children 17 years ago at MUSC, but I've been able to watch them grow up and see their needs evolve as they enter adolescence and adulthood. And we really picked up on a pattern that a lot of adults with autism do great things in school, and they sometimes graduate high school, maybe do a little bit of college, but in terms of other activities, they're home isolated far too often and not really maximizing their abilities. So we scooped up a bunch of them and said, why don't we build our social skills where we learn how to do exciting things like make videos and news stories. So that's the Autism News Network, and Kristina's been really a foundational member of our program from day one.
Yes, I know, and we had the fortune of interviewing Kristina about a year ago, and I was just amazed at what great work you do. You're so fast with the editing skills, but you love the spotlight too. And I would love to know what you've been up to and what some of your favorite stories have been. Can you tell us what you did in that April newsletter? It's kind of funny.
So for the April newsletter, calls for April Fools, I said, hi, I'm Oprah, and then I went into April Fools.
April Fools. I love it. I love it. And I think it's so wonderful too because you work with a great team. It's a team effort, right? I mean, we know, I've worked in this business now for almost 20 years, and it does take a strong team that's willing to work together and do a good job, and that's exactly what you've been doing. So are you helping your fellow newsmates during the process? Yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
What are some of the lessons that you've seen the adults taking with them into the real world?
Yeah, well, our really foundational element is social skills training, because really it keeps coming back to that. If there are, if you're in a workplace or you're hanging out with friends, social skills are so vitally important, and so we have a lot of cumulative work that we do on social skills, how to relate to coworkers and colleagues, how to resolve conflicts, how to use humor in the workplace, how to be part of a team. And that's really a huge part of what we do. And then we combine that with technical training on shooting videos, editing them, posting them to social media, and thinking about our next projects. Even the exercise of interviewing a guest is extremely challenging, as you know.
Yes.
And so Kristina and her friends do a lot of preparation in advance. They write the questions, and then they sit down and actually carry out the interview themselves.
And it gets you out, it gets you into the world and meeting new, interesting people. I think that's wonderful. You've got an event coming up, Spark in the Park. What is this all about?
Yeah, so we're going to be participating in a wonderful autism resource fair called Spark in the Park, and it's April 29th in Goose Creek, 11 to 1. It's a free event. We'll have about 20 vendors there, and the Autism News Network will be one of those vendors, as well as Project Rex, which is our mothership program at MUSC. So we're excited. It's going to be, we'll have food trucks and music. One of our Autism News Network members will be performing there.
Oh, very exciting. That's wonderful. Now, what does the next year hold as you look to the future? What are you hoping to accomplish in the coming months?
I think we're looking for more independence from our participants in developing projects. So Kristina is extremely driven and motivated. Do you want to tell them about your computer and what you named your computer?
So I broke down and got me an Apple computer, and the nickname for it is Precious.
Precious. It is precious, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those things are like gold.
Yeah, they are.
and then she actually developed a video newsletter that she does monthly. And do you want to tell them about your setup, like how all your equipment works with Precious?
Yeah. So I set up in my own house. I have a, I guess it's considered a portable green screen. And I recently just got a new camera to help do better videos.
Oh my
and then time I get all that done, time I edit it, put it together, and then I get it ready to send out.
And if I remember correctly, you're very particular about your work. Very particular.
Yes.
Yes, and it shows. One day, will you interview me?
Yes.
Okay.
That would be so
All
exciting.
right, I'm going to hold you to it. I want to thank you both so much for joining us. It's good to see you again, Kristina.
Good to see you too.
Good to see you too, Doctor.
Thanks, Leila.
We're back after this.